Welcome back to Forum, where I give you the Tubin free guarantee. That's right, Jeffrey Tubin. You're not living it down here. Your disgrace will live on forever. He's not even paying attention. Whatever. Welcome back to Forum. It's a magical channel. I wanted to give an update on my CFP-90 pack. Unfortunately, if you're watching this, you know exactly what you're watching it for, and it's the duck's foot. This thing, that thing sucks. Otherwise, perfect pack. Alice, modern day, pack with all the internal frame, bells and whistles. And it also has the pack. I mean, we all know and love this pack. Why? But a simple fix that I came up with. Now, mind you, I'm still standing behind the. Drop that real quick. And these are. I'm using the wrong nuts. These are. This camera sucks. Moto Ace. If you are in the market for one, this is what the camera's like. So you can find out. It's behaving now, oddly enough. But these are nylon. Yeah, there it goes. These are nylon lock washers. These are the wrong things. I gotta get something else. Yeah, just for the time being, this is what I had that would actually work. Did that do it? Let's see if we can. There it goes. Yeah, that's the problem with those nylon lock washers. If you're not using them for the intended purpose. Now you can see here, mine cracked. This is garbage. I wish there was a better way, but this is what I did here. This is now originally this was a piece of aluminum, and the screws didn't go through like this; they went through like this, and they would screw into threads that were right into the aluminum. If you're whatever. So really these things would just wear out super duper fast. So not only did I decide to not replicate that completely, but instead I decided to go with a system where the nut was on the outside, and hopefully I can get like a low profile bolt or a low profile nut, and that'll be able to squeeze in there. But I don't know. We'll see. But this is what I came up with. Cost me $1.25. The hardware I already had lying around. I kind of don't throw away nuts and bolts or stuff like that. I always have a tendency to keep these things, washers and different fasteners. You really never know. Especially some of that obscure IKEA stuff. Like you could bust out that stuff and really do some funky projects with that stuff. But anyways, yeah. So this is what I came up with, $1.25, and it's definitely sturdy enough. Because, like I said, I don't think you're meant to really support any kind of weight with this plastic bit. I think it's all supposed to be here or here. If you're tall, here. If you're short, here. And I think that's where the weight is supposed to... The vast majority of the weight is supposed to be held. Is right here or right here. And if you're thinking, like, here, I'll show you. This has kind of a C-shaped stitch to it. It's not quite a box. stitch. It's kind of a C-shaped stitch. So if you're thinking like, oh, well, that's not enough, that'll just tear right out. This top one, which is where I see all these packs being, support the shoulder straps being supported up here. This is only stitched right here. There's no other place where it's stitched. It's stitched through here, and that's it. This is. Let's see if I can sneak this under. Yeah, sorta. Yeah, I can get it under there. Yeah, this is not stitched at all. So this is actually stitched more than this. So once again, this is why I believe like all of this is coming together to say I don't think this supports or is meant to support anything. I think this is there to hold the strap where you need it, and this is supposed to hold the weight. This is nothing more than just a holder for your duck foot. Now, once again, I could be way off the mark on this, but at least that's where my thought process is, and this so far has been really cheap, easy. I have power tools, so I was power sanding this and stuff like that. It didn't like that. It didn't like the power sander. It more melted than it did sand. So just kind of be aware of that, I guess. And also scissors. I was using some tin snips, and it didn't like tin snips either. So power. I used a scroll saw and a power sander, but you could easily do this with a hacksaw and a file, or a rasp, or a piece of sandpaper, and just no big deal. So if you're a kid and you got this pack, it's like, oh, here's this pack, and it's like, oh, it's all broken, whatever, fix it. This would be a cheap and easy way to do it. Dollar store cutting board, hacksaw. Bless you, my son's still awake. Hacksaw and just a file, and then you have the tools forever. But yeah, so this is what I came up with. Oh, and let's see, one of these is easier to get out, and well, let's see. Can I get it out here? Let's see. Probably not. But these are just these are screws that are kind of like crowned. Yeah, you can see they're a little crowned, and then I countersunk the screw in a little bit. So this way, it'll slide in here, and then a little love here, little support love. There it goes, and that's that. And then it slides freely for sure. And then what I did was just obviously put it all back together, and then when it's loose, kind of put it on and adjust all your straps and where you need your duck's foot, and then cinch it down. And once again, once you're all set up here, this is your weight right here, these two straps. So simple little fix for your CFP-90 duck's foot. Otherwise, just this is it. This is the pack. Really fantastic. But other than this little doodad being so epically terrible, and once again, these are sunk in pretty deep. So if I were to get a low profile nut, which is exactly what I want to do, exactly the same setup, except instead of these nylon lock washers or lock nuts, use a low profile nut washer, maybe if I can fit it, and some Loctite, some medium strength Loctite, and let that cure And that should be the end of it. Really. Even if you gotta, even if you're hiking and this thing comes up, you're never gonna notice it because this is where all your weight's at. If you were a shorter person, less than 6 foot, at least, I'd even say more 6'3", 6'4", because this is way high. That's way high up there. Um, if you're shorter than that, I would say if you're not using these, then yeah, you're gonna have to support your weight here. Otherwise, it's gonna be terribly uncomfortable. Um, so yeah, I could totally understand why this breaks, but they really should have done a better job of, uh, you know, I don't know, maybe explaining. But yeah, just a quick fix. Thought I'd, hey, like and subscribe. Share it around. If you know somebody with a CFP-90 pack that's like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, this is what I came up with. I'm not saying it's right, but this is what I came up with, and obviously I'm still working on it. These are wrong. So yeah, all right, cool. Have a wonderful day.